It's been 2 weeks since I had oral surgery, and I still get a bad case of Trump mouth in the morning. Like, my mouth is like this tiny because of this side. This side is still like inflamed. I don't realize how tight it still is until like I try to eat certain things, like trying to eat an apple. Or the other day, I had this really thick burger, like this close to eating it with a knife and fork, but it's like in the morning, it's really bad. Oh, it's October 23rd, like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am so sorry for any volume issues in the last like 8 videos or so, because unfortunately the only time I really have a room to record videos is late at night when everyone's sleeping, so I have to keep my voice down. So I'm trying to see if I can get a cheap microphone that works on my computer. That way, even if I have to keep my voice low, it'll pick up a little bit better. But so I just wanted to say hi and that I'm doing okay. And wow, I've corrected my color, and I do not believe that I've ever gotten it this light. This is pretty much platinum. I used a tonal bleach, so it corrected a lot of the yellow. So it still has a kind of a tint of yellow, but this is pretty much, if you want to use pastel manic panic, this is the way to go. This is why I like having short hair. But the reason why I wanted to make a current video really badly is because the next video that's going up is going to be another part of this hour-long recording that I did with Derek present, and it's a lot of emotional stuff, and it's stuff that I hadn't been able to talk about in 7-8 years. I don't know what caused me to be able to talk about it that particular night or day, whenever it was, but it all came out, and I felt like if I don't put this video up, I never will. But the reason why I wanted to get a current here I am on this date video up is because not too long ago I talked about dealing with depression, and look, unfortunately things are gonna happen. That's a part of life. You're going to hit some snags. You're gonna get bumps in the road, and sometimes they're complete roadblocks. And I think a lot of us go through these situations where we ask ourselves why. And I don't believe in putting a quality or a quantity on pain or suffering or mishaps, because it's all relative. What keeps me grounded is that I know that what happens to me not only is it not the end of the world, period, but it's not the end of my world. I am still here. That's what keeps me from drowning in the mud, and I cannot tell anybody else how to survive. There are people right now that are going through things that I literally could not fathom, that I literally cannot wrap my head around, and I don't know how people cope with certain things. I know that, unfortunately, the way I coped with things while they were happening does not work anymore. That's the whole issue with PTSD. It just doesn't work anymore, and unfortunately, there's things I'm still dealing with. I just want people to understand that just because I have dealt with stuff, and just because I currently deal with stuff, it doesn't mean that I'm not okay. It doesn't mean that I think that my troubles are bigger than anything else. It doesn't mean that I don't see the beauty in my life. I literally can still ride my bike and see the leaves on the ground, and the orange and the yellow, and I can still stop for seconds and go, that is so beautiful. That happened today. I can still look into Zelda and Abby's eyes and just want to squish them. Like, they're so they're so cute, it's annoying. I mean, I can still enjoy my books. There are plenty of times where I don't think I'm okay. Right now is kind of one of those times, because I am dealing with depression, and I hope it isn't like last year where it lasted until like February. That sucks. But I know deep down I'm okay. My logic tells me I'm okay. I know by the end of the day I'm okay because it's true. I can survive this. It feels like I can't, but I can. And I don't want to be the one to tell you that you're okay. I just want to tell you that I believe in you. Even those of you I don't know personally that I've interacted with through the years, just on the internet, I do believe in you, and I believe that you can get through this. Sometimes it's agonizing, and sometimes you have to break it down to the minute. But you can get through that minute. You can do it. It's amazing. The thing about being human is that we get examples every day about the best and the worst of us. And sometimes we forget about the best and we just focus on the worst. But human beings, when they are at their prime, when we are just awesome, we are awesome. I have seen such amazing things come from humanity, and that's what keeps me going, because I know, I truly believe in my heart that the beauty and the goodness and the awesomeness and the love, I know this sounds so corny, but I truly believe that it outweighs all the bad stuff. It outweighs the people that want to hurt other people. It outweighs the people who feed off of other people's misfortune. I know that when you look around, it looks like everybody's horrific, but I believe in my heart it's the opposite. It's just that it's easy to forget how awesome we are. You know, I could have 10 people treat me like a human being, and they're sweet and they're awesome, and then I can have person 11 treat me like trash, and then I'll forget about all the other 10 people. And we do that sometimes. I don't know why we do that. I think we've been doing that since the beginning of time. It just, I know it's not all of us, but a lot of us just focus, we let that one thing or that one person just ruin it. And the only reason why I'm crying is because, unfortunately, sometimes when I deal with depression, I get weepy, and it's not because I'm overwhelmingly sad. It's just my tear ducts are fully functioning, and I just cry, and it's, you know, I'm still okay. But I know you can do it. I know you can, and I know it hurts. And I know that all you might be seeing right now is this mountain. And all I can tell you is, if you're faced with a mountain, just don't look up. Just stay at your eye level and just take one step in front of the other. And then I guarantee you one day you're gonna turn around and you're gonna realize that you're on the top of the mountain, and you don't even and you're gonna be so relieved and happy that you kept going. On a note that doesn't involve snot coming out of my nose and tears, I checked out this book because it seems like every year there's a focus on a book from a Nevada author. This is Grind by Mark Maynard, and I guess the director ordered a bunch of copies of this book, and it's a collection of stories, and I actually really like story collections, but I haven't really read any in a while. And fiction, contemporary West. So I'm looking forward to this. Reading like a writer. That sounds good. I don't know when I'm going to get through these books. I really want to just get back into my writing. And I think with NaNoWriMo starting in a little over a week, I think it's a good start. I don't even care if I get to 40,000 words. I just want to write. I'm just going to write from the middle and then write everything around it, and that's what we're going to do. So I think I'm going to end the video here. I think I've had enough sobbiness for today. See you guys again Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully, and check in with you. And probably I won't be the watery, snotty monster that I am today. I don't know. It's been all day with crying for no reason. I have not drank enough water to possibly fuel the amount of liquids that are coming out of my eyes and nose. Goodness, depression sucks. So, I will see you guys later.